Hey everybody, and welcome to King of Shadows 1111. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your reading. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if these readings are helpful to you, please don't hesitate to click on the thanks button so I can continue to do these readings for you on YouTube for free. Let's go ahead and get started with Divine Masculine's reading. What we're looking at today is his healing journey. And what I wanted to take a look at is the overarching theme for his healing journey. What is he healing mentally, emotionally, in the earthly realm, and then spiritually? Then we'll take a look at where he's headed. And then we're also going to look at kind of the karmic situation and the situation with his feminine. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck. For the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is very, very traditionally the Three of Pentacles, the card of working together. It's a card of working with other people. It's a card of collaboration. It's a card of growth and development. When this card specifically, though, in the in-between tarot deck comes out, this is this energy of, again, working together, but how it's transitioning to the Four of Pentacles is the energy of security and accumulation and holding on to everything and hoarding. So the in-between of this means, how is masculine a slave to his karmic desires, to the system? So this is really talking to us about the energy of where he has chained himself, where he has become a servant to his addictions, to his desires, to his emotional, mental, physical, financial gain. Right? It's this energy where you're serving someone. You're serving someone, right? It's this energy, you're working hard, you're working hard, you're working hard, and you're just stuck in this cycle. And it's kind of like, it almost feels like he's going round and round and round and round and round again, and he's going nowhere. So he feels like he's a slave to the system. And so this repetitive behavior is wounding. It's feeling like a really long journey, and he's trying to figure out, how does he break free? How does he find something new? So he's working, right, through this karmic lesson. He's working on fixing it. He's working on his tools. He's working on his mastery to be that person who is that elevated, highly spiritual, evolved guy. And when he becomes that person, he can then attract that person. So this is very much the energy of, he has created a system. He has created a karmic pattern, a life pattern that he's getting tired of. He's getting tired of, there's no real excitement, and he's wanting to fix it. He's really focused on fixing this karmic pattern that he finds himself in. So now let's go ahead and take a look at his energy overall. We have the Sun card. So what is his overarching theme for this reading about what he's healing? It's the Sun card headed into Judgment. So the Sun is all about vitality and joy and happiness. And Judgment is all about like reckoning, awakening, karma. Okay, so in this energy here, this in-between stage, right, he's been happy with the karmic cycle he's been in. But now as he awakens further, he's like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. He has been feeling this false sense of security and happiness. But now as he's awakening, things are getting a little scary. Things are a little unknown. He's awakening, he's wanting a different stage, he's evolving, he's ascending. And he's trying to recall all of the lessons that he's learned throughout his cycle of life. And so now he's really awakening. He's awakening to his power. He's awakening to his leadership through this karmic cycle. And there's this energy of really feeling like this karmic cycle is unpleasant. It's not what he wants. And so it's emotionally also affecting him. So in his overarching energy, we are seeing that he is in a leadership position to awaken, to continue to awaken, to continue to ascend, to take control of this karmic cycle that has created a lot of problems for him. So mentally, what is he healing mentally? With the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the energy of analysis. It's an energy of assessment, right? Seven of Pentacles is the energy of, at that crossroads. How do I want to invest? What will be the reward? Eight of Pentacles is that hard work. It's that energy of mastery. But in this in-between stage, mentally, he's got to keep working on it. It's try and try and try again. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. So this is the energy mentally he's working on. Remember, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, to keep trying, to keep working hard. Right? This cycle isn't what he intended. It's not what he wanted. He's got to go back to the drawing board. And so what is he doing? He's going within. He's going within. Seven of Pentacles again. He can't make this up. He's going within to assess. So this time, the hard work isn't through physical labor, mental labor. It's about using his intuition. It's about using his intuition and going within himself to be sovereign, to be his truest person, to reclaim his power by isolating himself from people, things, and situations that do not serve him. What's happening, what's healing emotionally for him? Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is that energy of victimization. It's the energy where I've trapped myself. Nine of Swords is that anxiety. It's that terror. What is this energy here in the middle? It's like the calm before the storm. So he's at his lowest point. He's wounded. He's going within. He's trying to figure out how to fight this battle. He's isolated himself. He knows he doesn't want this karmic cycle. He's trapped in his anxiety. He's lost in his pain. But he's really trying to distance himself from the things that cause him pain. And what is that? It's a crumbling of toxicity. It's a crumbling of karmic cycles. It's time to surrender. It's time to, just call a truce and just evolve. It's like no one's going to win in this karmic situation. It's time to let it end. It's time to get out of that behavior. It's time to just stop and evolve. What about on the earthly plane? What's happening to him karmically on the earthly plane, right? Meaning, just what's happening. What is he working on in the earth energy? And look at this. We have the energy of the Empress. You can't make it up. So the Empress energy for me traditionally as a twin flame reader is that's divine feminine. But you have the Empress and the Emperor. It's the Empress headed into the Emperor energy. So this is really telling me, right? The Empress energy is creation and fertility. It's the feminine. The Emperor is that leader, that protector, that ruler, the masculine. So in this in-between stage, it's all about the balance of the masculine and feminine energy. It's all about him focusing on his own inner union in order to achieve the outer union with his divine feminine. So if there was an imbalance, or if there is an imbalance, which there is, in masculine, in his earthly realm, then it's complicated. It's going to complicate his relationships, right? So he's really focused on finding balance within himself, within his own inner masculine and feminine, to find balance in his outer union with his feminine. So any internal conflict, any stalemate is done. He's done with the round and round and round and round energy. He's done with doing the same stuff over and over again. It's time to get off of that roundabout. It's time to get off with the roundabout with karmics or third parties. It's time to get off of that cycle with his twin flame. So he is seeing that he has to balance himself to have and manifest this twin flame connection. He's got to get out of his mental conflict. He's got to get out of the stalemate energy where he's doing nothing, where he does nothing in this connection. He does nothing in his karmic situations. It's time. It's time for him to end that circular motion of just chasing his tail with other people and with his twin. So he has to come into his own inner union in order to progress in the 3D world. So what about spiritually? What is he healing spiritually? We have the Four of Cups and going into the Five of Cups. So the Four of Cups energy is that energy of procrastination. It's the energy of, I'm apathetic. I don't really want to do anything. I'm bored. I'm a brat. Five of Cups energy is that loss and sadness and regret. So this is what's happening spiritually. The in-between stage is a disassociation. He has to disassociate himself from things, people, and behavior that do not support his spiritual growth. So this could mean a breakup with the karmic situation. It's this energy where, look at these broken vases. He already knows spiritually that this is not going to go anywhere. He already knows that he needs to turn his back on that connection. Okay, so there's this energy here where any give or take, any karma, any sort of charity, any sort of receiving is being created. It is being created. Balance is being created so he can gain that intensity and fire to find his true north, to be his sovereign self, to know where he is going in his life path and in his destiny. So things are happening for him spiritually where he is in this energy of really splitting paths and disassociating himself and getting that passion and that desire to find out who he really is, to find his truth, which is exactly what he's doing mentally. And it's exactly what he's doing emotionally, where he is crumbling toxic situations. And in the earthly plane, that means he's got to end these karmic cycles, but he also has to change the way that he perceives, deals with his twin flame. So where is divine masculine headed on his spiritual journey? Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, which you can't make this up because this just came up in my divine feminine reading on Queen of Light's channel. Where is he headed? Into emotional mastery, to communicate his truth with this energy of passion and power and move towards his destiny. Okay, so he's very much in this energy. He knows it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult to come forward and speak his truth because he's been in his untruth for so long. So he's got to be in his power. He's got to be that king. He's got to be that emperor in order to come forward and speak his truth. Speak his truth to the karmic to end situations. Speak his truth to his divine feminine, who he's had stalemate energy with for such a very long time. So where is he headed? Look at this, Six of Pentacles. This is the energy of giving that charity. He's giving, and people are walking away now. They're not standing before him waiting for him to give or waiting to give something to him. He's paid his karmic debt. The cycle is over and he is no longer unchanged. He is now in this energy of perfection, right? This is who he needs to be, what he needs to be. It's raw. He's in his energy of who his sovereign self is, who he's meant to be. He's finally in the perfection of that emperor energy. He's paid his karma. He's paid his debts. And now there's no apathy anymore. He cannot be not changed. Does that make sense? You can't go through something like this massive cycle of karma and come out unchanged. He has changed because of it. So what is his energy towards these karmic situations now? Well, bottom of the deck is he is seizing the day now to be alone, to be independent. His energy towards the karmic and third-party situations is, here's the Tower card, and we got it here emotionally, Tower with the Devil. He has gone through a massive crumbling of this connection or with this person, and now he is getting his thoughts together. What is the energy of his connection with this karmic or third party? He is healing. He is healing from this karmic cycle. And where is it headed, this connection, this karmic connection? He's getting ready to move forward on his own from a place of power. What is his energy towards the feminine? It's time to make amends and start a new cycle. You can't make this up. It's time to make amends and start a new cycle. His energy towards his feminine, he's ready to make a romantic gesture. He's silent about it right now, but he's using his intuition about what that gesture can be. What is the energy of his connection with the feminine? He's ready to come together and bring in harmony. He's ready to become one with his empress. You can't make that up. And where is their connection headed? They're resolving their conflicts in love. They're getting ready to restore their connection. Look at this reading goes so much with the reading that I just did for the Queen of Light 1111 channel. It is showing me massive energies towards union. Masculine is doing a significant amount of healing. Significant amount of healing and breaking karmic ties, karmic patterns, karmic cycles. He's paid his karma. And that is bringing him into his own inner union, which will then manifest that sacred union with his feminine. I hope this reading made sense. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, then go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And again, if these readings are helpful to you, please consider clicking on that thanks button. It helps me to do these readings for all of you for free on YouTube. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.